Okay, today we're going to be using one of these protractors that shows us all of the angles from 0 through to 360. A lot of people get confused on knowing which numbers to use. Do I start using these inside numbers or do I use these outside numbers? Well, in truth it depends on where we're measuring to and from. And just like when we use a ruler, we want to measure from 0. Now I'm going to ignore this spinny bit for today because we don't really need it. First step, we're measuring the angle at this point between these two lines. So the first thing I want to do is take this crosshairs here and place them right on the vertex of that point, right where they meet, and be as precise as I can with that. So that's the first bit. I've got my protractor in position. Now what I want to do is, just like when I was measuring a line, I want to measure from 0. Well, in this case, I want to measure my angle from 0. So I place the 0 along the line I want to measure from. Now I'm measuring from this line up to this line. I want to measure from 0 and count up to that line. So you can see in this case, I'm going to use the inside numbers. I'm going to start from 0, 10, 20, 30. Now I'm going to come to my little increments out here, 35. And I'd say I'm actually between 35 and 36. So we could say that's 36 degrees, or if you wanted to be really precise, perhaps we could say that that's 35.5 degrees. Now, just to show you how we might use the other numbers, let's say I was measuring from this line. So again, place my crosshairs on the corner. I place my 0 along the line I want to start from. And then this time I'm counting from this line to this line. So I'm going to count here from 0, and you can see this time we're using the outside numbers. 10, 20, 30, and we're going to get that situation again, 35.5 degrees. So which numbers you use depend on which line you're measuring from and to, but you can't go wrong as long as you remember we're starting from 0 and counting up. I can't go from 0 to 350. I want to go 0 to 10. Okay, the next skill we want to have is to be able to draw an angle. So let's say I wanted to draw a 46-degree angle. Well, the majority of it's like we've just done. Crosshairs on the end of the line. Set 0 to the line I'm starting from. And now I'm counting up to 46 again. This time I'll be using the inside numbers. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46. And I make a little mark there. So my line needs to go from this point to this point, and that will give me an angle of 46. Now a little hint when drawing your lines here, often people put their rulers up first and then draw the line, and that sometimes means you can miss the point. I'd suggest you put your pencil on the point, bring your ruler up to it, and then orientate your ruler until you're pointing at the vertex there and draw your line. You can see I've gone precisely from the point to the end of this line, and I've drawn an angle of 46 degrees.